Thank you.
Jake, Kevin Garcia with Fight Hype. So you obviously had a spectacular knockout, happened faster than you even predicted. And then right away, the internet came alive. And I don't know if you saw this, but Ryan Garcia said he wanted to fight you. What do you think about that statement? Is that something that could even happen? Do you think he's being honest about that?
Ryan Garcia is basically playing the Jake Paul playbook. He's learning everything that he does and says and acts from what Jake Paul has already done. But I'll let Jake
Except he's doing it off some cocaine. Boy is getting that shit straight from Colombia or something. That shit's strong. Brian, I love you. You know that, bro. But you gotta chill out, bro. Because like, there's a line, and people, you just seem like you're losing your mind and acting thirsty and desperate and saying you're a billionaire when you had one money fight. Like, I'm just saying, just chill, bro. But if you do want to fight, that's to me light work. You got no footwork, and as long as you've been in the game, I'm a better boxer than you.
Ryan, as a fellow Cleveland, Ohioan, proud to see you doing what you're doing. And how'd you feel tonight, and who do you think on next?
Man, I felt good. I felt really sharp, like fast, locked in. But I was just getting warmed up, really. And I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. Like, I want more. I want a challenge. We had someone with 20 fights. And I just keep on getting these guys out of there in the first round. But I trained so hard that it is a little bit disappointing, and for the fans as well. And I want someone to test me so I can make some adjustments and show some of my new skill. Like, I didn't really get to show anything, but I did feel good. I just wanted more, and we'll go back to the drawing board and see who's next. Thank you.
1-6.
You guys talk about coming back and after Amanda gets her eye healed. Do you think you could be against Pinky or some other opponent?
Do we think it'll be Menke or another opponent?
Yeah.
I think it just depends on how the next couple of years of the end of Amanda's career progress, right? I think she still has a desire to fight Katie Taylor. I think, of course, she's going to have a desire to fight Nina Menke. I think, you know, it just depends on the timing. But what I do know for sure is she wants to have the last fight of her career to be here. And so we have to have the right opponent. And if the fans here want to see that fight, then we'll try to make that fight. But it just really depends on how everything else goes over the next few months. First priority is getting her eye healed.
You say Amanda is going to come back to Puerto Rico, but are we going to see this next fight of Amanda Serrano is going to be in the Coliseo of Puerto Rico, or?
I think before her career is done, she would like to do her final fight at the Coliseo de Puerto Rico, right? So I don't know if that's the next fight is her final fight, or if she fights somewhere else and then does that last fight, or if she has 3 fights, or, you know, TBD. Right now the focus is on her health. Go ahead.
So either for Jake or Nikisa, just wanted to get your thoughts on Javon's performance tonight, how you guys felt about it, maybe what the future looks like for him.
Yeah, look, I mean, it happens in this sport. It's the toughest sport in the world. You go out there in front of 16,000 people. He's 17 years old. Adrenaline rush happens. You can think you're prepared for that big moment, and then it can be pulled out from underneath you. But I thought it was an absolute fucking robbery. Like, how is that a draw? And, like, what? At least 3 rounds to 1. So that to me is bizarre. But the kid's a warrior, and you know, I've proven that a loss doesn't define my career, and he's going to prove that the draw doesn't define him as well, and I know that. And he has a great family supporting him, and MVP's behind him.
It's just a better story now, right? It's a lot sweeter when he comes back and shows everyone that, you know, this is a win that he should have gotten. To Jake's point, he got robbed, but all the same, he's going to be focused on boxing for the rest of his career.
Thank you. Can you just share really quick how he maybe spoke to you guys about how he felt afterwards, or?
I haven't spoken to him. I've had to fight. So.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, Crystal was amazing, man. She's got a bright future, fast, and had a very tough opponent, mind you, an undefeated opponent.
More experienced opponent,
so,
5-0.
you know, I thought she did amazing, and she looks good out there. She's sharp, and I think getting that experience of getting tested a little bit is something that every fighter needs. So it's great for her. And same with Bamba. He did an amazing job, and just happy that he brought it home for Puerto Rico.
Anyone else?
You were always active. You fought 3 times last year. We look forward to seeing you 3 times again this year.
Yeah.
Knockouts.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay as active as possible. It's just about finding the right opponents, and you know, this is my life now. It's a lifestyle, and I'll be back hopefully 2 more times before the end of the year.
Anyone else? Last one. Go ahead.
Jake, you continue to look great. Who else in the UFC would you like to take out?
Man, anyone who can get out of their contract, I'll fight. You know, that's easy work as far as I'm concerned. But I do want to do a PFL MMA match. It just has to be the right opponent. But Nate did duck my $15 million offer, so we'll see who else is on the chopping block.
Have you heard any more about Tony Ferguson?
Tony Ferguson, was he like said he wanted to fight?
Yeah.
I mean,
That would not be a fair matchup.
of course, I don't want to see him go out like that. You know, that'd be sad. He's a great guy. You know, we don't want that for Tony.
Go ahead.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jay here. So we see the hype on the Mirage, you know, thing that's going on. Is that actually going to happen? Do you see yourself going to India next fight, or is this more down the future?
Yeah, I don't know when it would happen, but I for sure want to go to India, and he's the most viral fighter online, and that speaks volumes. So I would love to go to India and fight him and make that happen. We'll just see when the timeline, you know, makes sense.
He literally had fans at the weigh-in. Those were not fans that had anything to do with MVP. Those were fans of Niraj Goyat's coming to support him at Jake Paul's weigh-in. We want to thank all of you, the media of Puerto Rico and the media that came from abroad, for covering this event, giving it the exposure that it deserves, giving Jake the coverage that he deserves for the work that he's doing on the island, for the support he's shown to Puerto Rican fighters, and obviously the love and the support for Amanda Serrano. We're going to stick by her. We're going to come back here in a big way with her, and we're excited for her future to continue with MVP. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.